Artemus Toast here, and it's time for another all kinds of awesome trademark album review. You know, it's not very often, that my ears are privy to hear something, that I can only describe as magical. Um, as you know from my other all kinds of awesome trademark um, album reviews. I do have magical ears of honey, and my album listening skills are very important. So I can provide this information, to the listening audience. Um, if I think it's good, if I think it's all kinds of awesome trademark, um, you have to listen to it. Um, you know, and without further ado, it brings me to Cameo's Word Up. I mean, I don't have the words to express the magical music landscape that that is Cameo's Word Up. Um, Unfortunately, this album is only known for the title track. Very popular tune in the mid late '80s, but it's sonic euphoria. I mean, once again, I feel at a loss. I consider myself a fairly articulate person. My vernacular tends to be very eloquent and at a level 14, but I just can't come up with the words that describe this magnum opus. Man, like just going through the track list. Side A, you got once again the title track Word Up, but then you work your way into Candy. You find yourself in Candyland. It's absolutely amazing, and from there you go back and forth. I mean, wow. And that's just side A. When you come out of your musical coma and decide to flip the record to side B, they hit you right in the heart with "Don't Be Lonely." I mean, anybody with an ounce of empathy can relate to that, and then to hear it over such absolutely magical music is brings it to that next level. And then it'll jump into the very defiant "She's Mine," which, I mean, it sends a message, not yours, but mine, in a very powerful, way. And then, they lighten up a little bit, which is, another great thing and another thing that makes it all kinds of awesome trademark. It touches all your emotions, in Fast, Fierce, and Funny, it's that. Fast, because the tempo, fierce, because, it's out to get you, and funny, because, it's funny. And then to close it out, just a magical message, you could have the world. I mean, and that really gets me here. And once again, the music, their fashion sense, the audible dynamite that just caresses your ears, the full package. I highly recommend listening to this, on your cassette, CD, on the vinyls, the MP3s, on the Pandoras, should be on there. I really recommend listening to it front to back. The way these, artistes intended. But that's why it's all kind of awesome, man.